are from life insurance.
We are life insurance.
From life insurance.
We are from life insurance.
Our life is your life.
2, 3.
Hey, hello guys. What are you guys doing at home during the NCO? As you can see, I'm filling my time with exercise and workout. So I hope all of you guys stay healthy and stay at home, okay? Okay, let's continue with our discussion. Hey, but first, let me change my clothes first. Let's go!
Okay, Assalamualaikum and hello. My name is Daniel. So today our group will be explaining about the risk management process. So before I start about the introduction of risk and risk management process, I would like to introduce you, madam, to our company. So our company name is Light Insurance. It is based in Melaka, Malaysia. So we were established on the 1st of March 2020. Our motto is, our life is your life. Our vision is to set the standard of excellence among insurance providers by being innovative, being financially strong, and exceeding customers' expectations. We will attract and retain the very best employees and agents to help us achieve the goals. Our mission is to deliver innovation and excellence in our products and services. In all we do, we are dedicated to going beyond the expected. So now let us meet the team. So I am the CEO. Raja Iskandar is the Chief Financial Officer. Aiman Azmi is the Marketing Director. Zuhai Fauzi is the Head of Customer Service. Ahmad Daniel is the Human Resource Executive. And Izidin is a Risk Consultant. So you may ask, what is risk?
What?
What is risk management? What is risk management process? Okay, so now I'll be explaining this in detail. So, risk is the potential for uncontrolled loss of something, of values. So, values can be gained or lost when taking risk resulting from a given action or inaction, foreseen or unforeseen. Risk can be also defined as the international interaction with uncertainty. So for simplicity's sake, risk is the intentional interaction with uncertainty. Now, what is risk management? So risk management can be defined as a systematic approach to identify, to measure, and to control risk that can threaten the assets and earnings of oneself, a business, or the organization. So the risk management process, there's 5 steps which will be explained later by our group members. So risk can happen anywhere, anytime, you never know. So what is the risk that may happen in our college, KPM Ayer Molek, Melaka? So we have identified and investigate the risk carefully, and we have identified that injuries in the gymnasium. You see, students and lecturers may get injured in the gymnasium, which is painful, and also it's not that good. If you get injured in the gym, you can't really do work. For instance, if you get injured in your leg, you can't walk. If you can't walk, you can't work. So it's quite a burden if you get injured. So the 5 risk management process is the first one, identifying potential losses, and then evaluating potential losses, and then examining alternative risk management risks, and then controlling or monitoring program, and the last one, implementing the risk management process. So all of this risk will be explained by my group members.
My name is Ahmad Dania bin Muhammad Saleh, and I will be explaining about the first step of risk management process. The first step of risk management process is identifying the potential losses. So, what is the potential losses that can occur in the gymnasium of KPM Ayer Molek? I think the potential losses that can occur in KPM Ayer Molek gymnasium is the risk of injuring any body parts during the using of the gymnasium equipment. So, when you think of what, the question how will appear. So, how can these losses occur? These losses can be classified as a loss key to employees. In this case, the students and the lecturer that are using the facilities. So, why? Why does the risk is considered as a potential losses? This is because the risk of causing an injury depends on how the student used the machine and the technique that they are using it. Working out without warming up can also be one of the cause of painful injuries that happens when one is working out. So the example of injuries that can occur in the gymnasium is 1. Muscle sprain from using the wrong technique to use a dumbbell. Next is sprained ankle from using the wrong technique on the treadmill while jogging or sprinting. And next is wrist sprain that caused from push-ups. So that is all for me, and that is all for step 1, potential losses. Thank you.
Hello guys, welcome back. So let's continue with our discussion. After identifying potential losses, the next step is to evaluate the potential losses. Evaluation involves the estimation of the frequency and severity of loose exposures and ranking them according to their relative importance. Loose exposures with high loose potential will be given priority in the risk management program. Risk measurement evaluate likelihood of loss and the value of loss in terms of frequency and severity. The measurement process may take the form of qualitative assessment. Like I said before, this step involves two important aspects of loss exposures, which is the first step is the frequency, that referring the number of time loss occur, and the second step is severity, that refer to the maximum size of loss. Identifying and determining the loss exposures alone is not sufficient. In evaluating the potential losses, it will estimating the frequency and severity for each type of loss exposures and rank it according to their relative importance. High loss exposure will be given priority. And estimating the relative frequency and severity of each loss exposures as the selection of appropriate technique will be depend on this. Of course, you guys will ask me, how can you determine and estimate the impact of losses? Okay, for the frequency, it's referring to the number of times the loss occurs. And for severity, it's referring to the maximum size of loss exposures. In this case, some action should be taken to avoid injuries during the use of the gymnasium in KPM Ayer Molek.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Rayis Ganasha and I'm from Light Insurance and I'm the CFO for the Light Insurance. Today, I'll be explaining the third process, which is examining alternate risk management. There are two types of examining alternative risk management, which is risk control and a risk financial. And our insurance have selected to use risk control. There are various reasons why we choose risk control, but first and foremost, I'll be explaining the meaning behind risk control. So, what is risk control? Risk control is a method that our insurance use to identify potential losses and devise a strategy to reduce or terminate the loss. It is a technique for identifying potential risks in the operation of a firm. So you guys must be wondering, what did our insurance uses the risk control for the gym at our college. So we have chosen the loss reduction. This is because loss reduction stated that some injuries or some loss are unavoidable. So loss reduction will try to minimize and try to reduce or lower the risk, the severity of the risk from happening. Because in the gym, to have something risk from to happen, it's unavoidable. People will sometimes actually break their hand, will have dislocated shoulder when they're using the gym equipment. So what do we do to make from this from happening? Because of some risk in the gym is unavoidable, we will have to reduce the impact of the risk. One of the way to reduce the impact in the gym is we install and use the gym equipment in a perfect condition. We don't use the gym equipment that have been broken or not in a good condition. Okay, as an example, there's me and person B. Person B went to a gym which had a broken gym equipment. I went to the college gym which had a perfect gym equipment. So both of us suffered an injury, but little do they know my injury is much more minor than the other person. This is because we have applied loss reduction, which means we have reduce the impact, which is the perfect gym equipment. So by having a good gym equipment and the gym equipment in a good condition, in a perfect condition, the injury will be much more minor, which is the risk. The conclusion, we chose loss reduction because it will minimize and lower the risk from happening at the gym. For that, I say thank you very much, and we'll be moving on to the next member of life insurance. Bye.
Controlling and monitoring program. What kind of action that can be taken? Warning posters about the importance of warming up before workout. Find a gym partner or a trainer. Use the right technique on gym equipment. Bring along a water bottle with a high volume of water. Wear a proper attire. Do not use equipment that exceed your abilities.
My name is Muhammad Isudin Ali, and today I will explain about the final step in risk management process. The final step in risk management process, it is where we implement the risk management program. The objective for this program is to make sure that the implementation of risk management process is being carried out and making success. This program can reduce the risk and identify all the potential risks. During the implementation process of the risk management plan, it is very important to ensure that the plan remains current and efficient. Regular reviews help us to find out if the plan provides effective risk mitigation activities assigned to the individuals who are responsible for success of the implementation process. After we implement the program, we must oversee it and review the program to identify all the flaws in our plans and take action to make it better. Okay, so we'll explain a little bit about our basic principle relating to our risk, which is indemnity. It is a contract that promises to make good for losses or damage. This principle is to ensure that the insured is better or worse off before the loss after being indemnified. It is also to prevent the insured from making any profit from losses. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.
So as a conclusion, the risk in our college is more than just injuries in the gymnasium. But we are focused on the most utilized infrastructure in our college. The solution to avoid this risk can be resolved with a few steps, which is, as we discussed earlier, identifying potential losses, evaluating potential losses, controlling or monitoring program, examining alternative risk management risks, implementing the risk management process. So with these steps, we can resolve and reduce the number of risks that occurs in the gymnasium. Okay, so that's all from us. Thank you very much.